Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go from Paris. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. It's the former starter at Ohio State and Syracuse bringing them out. Here's Kyle McCord.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Has it at the 37. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And he gives himself up after a short game. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ball game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives him a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. And up Brooklyn. First down. First and 10 at the 26.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game. Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control. Oh, baby, he gets blocked, and the ball is out. And the defense has got it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense to the line. Here we go. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap, McCord. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's good for Paris. First down.
First and 10 from the 32.
32-yard line.
Don't play action here, McCord. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So we have to screen from Hunter. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Giving this to Hunter. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, McCord. There's a man, that's Canante Munfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Going to the ground again on first. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the fumble recovery is made. There'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what? 50. We've got a pause here. Looks like the Mounties want to take another look at that previous play. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So a very early challenge, but a good one. Calls overturned, and that's going to unlock a 3rd challenge for them if it gets to that point later in this game.
Let's go.
To throw, it's McCord.
There he is.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Mounties parlay the turnover into a lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Mounties will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Mounties 7, Lumberjacks nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Dylan Laube on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lumberjacks and their running back about to get back to work. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it sets up second down. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the gun, here's a handoff. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
It's a gain of a yard.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Mounties offense with Kyle McCord out for this next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. New set of downs from the 37.
We got a good defense.
Hunter on the inside give. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
19, Tiger, 19.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And the shotgun, it's McCord. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Look at that time for Terrence Ferguson. So that brings up second down. McCord setting the throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He rolls to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, lead leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. That's taken on the 7. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now this offense ready to head back out. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling.
Really not bad. It's back in this injury. After missing 6 games.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
It's horrible. He's in there. His numbers are down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They go play action on 1st down.
Ah.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Mounties are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Timing is out.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Well, a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Caught out left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Mounties parlay the interception into points. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Lining up now to try the extra point.
OKC paying attention to this.
The point after splits the upright. And the Mounties double their lead to 14.
Lumberjacks, nothing.
Gotta put up in the next spot.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. This offense making its way back out now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's out in the clear, and he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
A gain of 43 yards.
Throwing off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Always a badass.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Killers. Arena busters.
Dash goes motion right. Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Throw right side, finds Bash. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass. It actually loses yardage.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Paris in just a moment. All set now, first and 10.
A
quick throw completed out to the left. And he's brought down at the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Offense to the line for second down. He's going to throw it again. Completed to his running back. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On is Katie York for the PAT. He connects on the extra point try. And the Lumberjacks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lumberjacks 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He dodged the tackle. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake, McCord. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hits his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, McCord. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 17 at the 38-yard line.
McCord's going to throw here. That's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. McCord.
There it is.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. The offense headed back to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Taking a shot deep here. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has it downfield working the left. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 32. And a Brooklyn 1st down.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Got a man, it's Mayer. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Throw here, 3rd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Matthew Hayball on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the gun, McCord. Complete. It's Atwell. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
To throw, it's McCord. Short pass brought in. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
Harris, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. It's another rushing play, and he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Laube with the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight. The numbers were up. And then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Throwing from the gun. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the gun on third down. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And have him gain up about a handful there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Fresh goes motion right. They're going to try to throw for it. This finds Bench. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On the give, this is Hunter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down at
Pickup of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
The Mounties sending out their punt team. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Pass play coming here. That pass is caught by Bell. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. They're keeping the zone read constant. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. The punt team headed out now for the Lumberjacks. Matthew Hayball to kick this away. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. Their offense running back out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll run here on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Paris. 1st down.
Sending him on the dive. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
One play action here, McCord. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
From the shotgun, it's McCord. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve, complete.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Roger McCreary on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and